If you keep track of these things, the performance milestones, the things that he has done, you can spark a dispute with your lawyer. Now, what is a dispute? A dispute is basically, you said this, you promised this, you did not deliver. I have a problem with that. Explain. Explain what happened. You owe me an explanation, proper explanation in writing. Come on, explain. So you're going to hold him accountable. Now, what happens if he is not accountable? If he's taken your money and he is not performing at all and he's just let your case go? Well, here's what you can do. These are my suggestions. Now, people are afraid that their lawyer is going to screw their happiness. Yes, that's a fear. Yes, that is indeed a fear. But what I'm suggesting is this: either you have to have control or you're going to let go of all control and you're going to be a hostage of your lawyer. My suggestion is, here is a way to fight back, and I can support you on this. Here is a way to fight back. As I said, to begin with, you have to have written communications with him, email, official communications. If your communication has been on WhatsApp, write an email sending him all the screenshots of the things he has said to you on WhatsApp. If he has sent you voice messages, write an email adding those voice messages to your email as attachments. Send him attachments saying, this is our communication, this was what you are supposed to do, and this is what has materialized. What do you have to say about this? What are we doing? How are we going to fix this? How are you going to fix this? Now let us say he is completely uncontrollable. He will not let you control him at all. He goes out of control. He goes rogue. What are you going to do next? If you fail to gain control like that, then the second thing is you write a detailed complaint to his bar council and bar association. Write to the bar council of the court where he practices, where your case is, about his malpractice, about his wrong practices, about his lies. Write a detailed complaint chronologically. On this date he said this, this is our, see the attached email correspondence. Then he said this, this is our WhatsApp exchanges. After that, now he is doing this. At least create a situation where he will have to explain to his bar council or bar association. Create that situation. Will bar council hold him accountable? Not very likely, especially if he is powerful, popular in his fraternity, etc. Maybe nothing happens. No problem. No problem. You may also complain to the judge himself, like write to the registrar, write an email to the judge, through the registrar, or through whatever mechanisms there are. Write an email to the judge. Complain about your lawyer with reference to your case number. Complain about your lawyer, say that he has continuously not been appearing. Put it on record, create records. After you have done all that, make a video. Make a video. Talk about it in a selfie video. Talk about this lawyer in great detail. Have a definite ask, like your ask should be refund my amount. Could be a part of it. It could be a partial refund. Listen, you said you are going to represent me for the whole of the case. However, you have only done this. You have not done that. I demand that you refund 50%. You have done the drafting, you have done the filing, you made 1 or 2 appearances, you have not, represented me through the rest of the case. I expect I will have to pay another lawyer a fairly large amount when I engage him. I demand that you give me an NOC, no objection certificate, for engaging another lawyer, and I demand that you give me a refund of 50% and an apology. Make an audio, send it along with the email, demand it, and after that make a selfie video. Make a selfie video which I will publish on my channel. Start very, very gently saying, this is the name of the lawyer. I had engaged him for my case number so and so in such and such court, for defending me in front of the magistrate. And this guy has hijacked my case and I am suffering consequences. He was supposed to get anticipatory bail. He never appeared at the anticipatory bail hearings. As a consequence, I actually was arrested. I went to jail. I was in judicial custody for 1 week. Then after that, my wife got another lawyer and they got me out. Now I'm out on bail. This guy didn't get me anticipatory bail. Now I'm out on bail. And now this guy is acting funny with me. And if he has taken a bribe, often they will take a bribe saying, oh, we need to bribe the magistrate, we need to bribe the judges and so on. If he's taken a bribe, talk about it. You may think this is a risky strategy. It may be. I think it is a rather safe strategy. Because if you talk about these things, it puts them on the defensive because these are all things they like to do, but not openly. They like to do these things, but they like to do it hush-hush, not openly. It hurts them if you do it open, if you talk about it. It may be factual. He may say, I'll sue you for defamation. When you have a whole narrative, you have an entire conversation, an email conversation going on. If you make this video, which is 80-90% standing on factual metrics, email correspondences, WhatsApp messages, voice, etc. And on 10% you don't have proof. You may not have proof that he has taken bribe for the magistrate. He asked for 2 lakh rupees in cash and you gave him 2 lakh rupees in cash, supposedly to give bribes, out of pocket expenses, things like that. Get whatever proof you can. If you made a bank withdrawal, great proof. On this day I made a bank withdrawal. This is my check number. I withdrew 2 lakhs. I gave it to this guy. You can argue it and he is not going to get a successful defamation case against you, and it's very unlikely that he will even try for defamation if I am involved. So if I am publishing the video, the intent behind this, there are 2 intentions. I am going to be very clear. One intention is to enable you to get a grip, get traction on these guys. So to create traction, you need to go public. So for that, you need a video. We are going to send the video to him for his rebuttal. If he has something sensible to say, he can say it. If he threatens to go to court for defamation, etc., I will publish it along with that threat. And then he can try to file a defamation case against me because I am publishing it. I am publishing that video. You are speaking, I am publishing, and I am publishing because you have a right to speak publicly about such matters where you have been put to a loss, where someone has exploited you, where someone has arguably exploited you and is defiant, is not willing to give an explanation, is not willing to make amends, is not willing to compensate you, is not willing to refund you. I am willing to stand with you and fight. And then if it goes to court, let it go to court. If it goes to court, I rely on this. I will make a video at every possible turn of events. He is going to get really famous the wrong way. He is not going to like getting famous through my channel. It may be a small lawyer, it may be a big lawyer. My whole thing is, it is not defamation if you actually have a factual matrix. He is a professional, he is supposed to behave professionally, and if he has behaved unprofessionally, it is your right to speak about it and rein him in and control him and make him apologize and make him compensate you or make him refund you. It is your right, and I will stand with you for that right. The second thing is, there is a principle I am standing for. It is a wider principle. It's not just you, it's not just your case. Public needs to be educated about all the possible things that go wrong, all the things that can go possibly wrong when they engage a lawyer. Public needs to be educated. Public needs to know. They should not consider lawyers to be gods. They should not consider judges to be gods. They should not consider themselves to be helpless. they have to have a realistic sense of what is going to happen in any case. They need to be informed, they need to be educated, and your videos will help in educating the public. If you share your story, it educates the public. Now, what happens if this lawyer, before the story is published, refunds you, makes amends? Excellent. Your story will not be published because he has made amends. He has given you a resolution that is satisfactory to you. He has, for his wrong actions, he has apologized, or in any case, he has made amends. That video will not be published. He will be able to save face to that extent. If one video has been published, then it has been published, then it's too late for that video. Maybe the next video won't be published. He will be allowed to save face to that extent. Are we out to defame him? No. We are out to educate the public. It is not defamation if it is factual. It is not defamation if it is in public interest. Educating the public about the behavior of lawyers, it is not wrong, it is not defamatory. If a professional is inefficient, or a professional is a crook, a lawyer is a professional. If he is inefficient, or if he is a crook, or if he has malpractices, or if he doesn't know his work, if he is ignorant, if he is misguiding you, any of these things, the public deserves to know so that they can make an informed decision about engaging that lawyer or such lawyers. And they need to learn how to engage with a lawyer within a safe parameter. You can't go and sue a lawyer in consumer court. It's not there. It's not that relief, that remedy is not available to you. Although they are service providers, they are contractors. But that remedy is not available to you. So we have to create remedies. There are, really speaking, very few easy remedies. Going to Bar Council may not yield results. Therefore, making a video may yield results. Now, can there be a backlash? Of course there can be a backlash. There can be a backlash against you, there can be a backlash against me. A lawyer or any lawyer may refuse to represent you or me. Can it happen? Sure, it can happen. Will it happen? I realistically don't think it will happen. Because I realistically think that when you target the crooks among lawyers, you help the honest ones among lawyers. There are honest guys who are not able to make a living because the crooks are taking away their livelihood unscrupulously, by wrong means, by misguiding, by misleading, by lying. When you target the bad guys, you strengthen the good guys. The good guys may give you service. The good lawyers may support you. The good lawyers may stand with you. They may say, yes, we had been thinking of this, we were looking at this problem and we did not have a solution. What could we do? Until people learn to stand up for themselves, what would we do? Correct, exactly. So, you need to take that chance. You need to go out on a limb in order to get justice. Is that fair? No, it's not fair. I wish there was a world where you could get justice without having to fight for it. But in this world, justice comes to those who fight for it. And that is the only way you can get justice. You have to fight for it. You have to earn it. You have to, you have to pay for your justice with sweat and blood. You have to be prepared to pay for your justice. Pay not only monetarily, pay a price for your justice. And if you are willing to pay a price for your justice, it's war. It's basically war. If you are willing to go to war, if you are willing to wage war against injustice, there is a very high likelihood of you winning. Winning the kind of victory that you'll be happy with, the kind of victory that will make you proud, the kind of victory that will make you have a story, it will give you a story to tell your grandchildren and your friends and your family members. It will give you a story. It will give you a sense of self-worth. I fought and I won. Now, even if you lose, I think it will be a partial loss. It can be a substantial victory. So, I will highly recommend, I will highly encourage you to fight this battle in a methodical way. The method is, just to reiterate, number one, have a lot of record keeping and record creation. Write emails to your lawyer about the terms of engagement and the milestones and the payment timings of payment and when you are supposed to pay him and what is supposed to be achieved by each payment and everything. Write it all down. Send emails. Don't let it be casual. If it is a voice call, if he's not allowing you to record it, reduce it to writing immediately after your conversation and send him an email and say, bro, this is what you have said. This is what I'm going to hold you to. It has to be very clear to him that you put it in writing and tomorrow you're going to refer to that. That email is not just a formality, you're going to refer to it. And if he wants to change the fees, if he wants to change the way he charges or do make any changes, he needs to consult you first. He needs to tell you. And you need to put in place a system where he is answerable to you. If there is an order, he has to send it to you on email. Today we received this order. Rojnama, this is the screenshot of the Rojnama. This is the cause list. This is the, whatever it is. These are the interim orders. Let him be sending you emails so that a record is kept of his performance. That needs to be done. If a junior appears instead of your lawyer, it has to be written down. There has to be a record of that. Today, you did not appear. Today, this advocate Shilpa appeared and took another date. If there is scope for dispute, if you can just talk it out, argue it out with him and he is listening and he is reasonable, then don't unnecessarily blow it up. But if he is unreasonable, if he has given you cause for grievance, if he has created cause for dispute, if he has gone rogue, if he is doing things without consulting you, if he is not appearing when he is supposed to appear, if he is making filings, if he is filing documents without consulting you, for example, which sometimes lawyers will do, if he is misguiding you and you later on realize that he has misguided you or kept you in the dark, have communication with him, write it all down, write emails to him. And the final step is, if after getting an email, if he is not reasonable, then make a video which I will send to him for rebuttal. I will send that video. Your client, Mr. So-and-so, says this. And this is going to be published after 6 days. If you have something to say in this matter, please revert to me by 6 p.m. on such and such a date. Otherwise, next day it gets published. And if you send me a rebuttal, I will put that rebuttal as part of the video. You can send me a video or a rebuttal in writing or as an audio or as a selfie video where you are speaking your side of the story. So I'm listening to your side of the story. I'm giving you 6 days. And if you don't do this, if you threaten me, if you threaten to go to court with a defamation case, if you issue a cease and desist, I will publish the video with that cease and desist. I'm Krish the Urban Naxal. Jai Maharashtra, Jai Hind, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan.